Hey guys, Zero here, and I'm back here playing Ace Academy once again. Just want to say this is part of my bench recording, so if I don't respond immediately to your questions or comments, it's because probably I won't see them until I'm back from Thanksgiving. So, with that in mind, let's get on with it. On an eventful drive later, I arrive at home. I'm back. Walk into an eerily quiet living room. Looks like I'm the first one here. Feels a bit strange. Nikki's bright smile is usually here to greet me. Maybe she has an after high school club activity or something. I reach for my pocket to see if she texted me. My heart sinks as my hand grab air. There's a void in my phone where my phone should be. Crap, I must have looked at my gear. The sun is settling out. It'll be evening by the time I reach campus. Hopefully it won't be too much trouble getting Eagle after hours. I remember CINY was pretty restrictive on who can enter the hangar at night. I hop back on my bike and drive back to Ace Academy. Surprisingly, traffic is heavy. It takes longer than expected to reach campus. A handful of students cross the quad as they head towards either their evening classes or the bus station. Even though the sky is in inky darkness, the pathways on campus are still bathed with soft light. It's kind of peaceful. Pilot's Lounge is just as busy as always, but I don't recognize too many of the students here. Most of them just must be upperclassmen, either third or fourth year. I slip through unnoticed and arrive at the hangar entrance. I'm about to swipe in when the guard stops me.
Hold on. What's your business in the hangar?
I forgot something. It's not a lie, but it would be too embarrassing to tell him the whole truth. Luckily, the guard doesn't seem to care. He gives me a quick once over and nods.
Alright, go ahead and swipe.
Thanks. I bring my student ID in proximity to the sensor, and a second later, the success chime sounds as the door opens. I follow the tunnel of the hangar. The sound of power tools, machinery, and metallic ringing echoes through along the walls. It makes sense that most of the repair work happens after hours. It's a lot safer for them to work without the threat of students walking around causing potential disasters. Instinctively, my feet lead me to Eagle. What the? A bluish hue from an active terminal display illuminates my docking station. That doesn't seem right. I'm sure I turned everything off when I left. Cautiously, I tiptoed towards my gear. Wait a minute. There's a call out. Hey! I know who that is. My legs begin pumping before the words are out of my mouth. The figure darts away from my terminal, but I continue to give chase. As I close the distance between us, I can better judge the stranger's outline that she's a girl. Stop! The screams catch the attention of a few people in the hangar. They either stun around in confusion and continue with their work. Whoever the girl is, she sure is fast. We're nearly a patrolling guard who immediately becomes alert. Hey, stop her! The guard steps in front of the girl, who makes a sharp turn away from him. Seeming to anticipate her reaction, he turns with her and easily apprehends her. Let's get to a halt just as the guard forces the girl to stop. Her hood slips off, exposing light blonde hair.
What's going on here?
This girl was messing with my gear. The girl spins around at the sound of my voice and stares at me with intelligent blue eyes. Wait a minute, I know those eyes. You. She winks at me. The guard eyes narrow and he speaks gruffly.
Is this true?
She fixes her big doe eyes on him. Her lips. It's the girl from class. Valerie? In an instant, she loses her timid expression.
Yes?
It was you this whole time? She nods, looking a little worried. For once, no loss of words. Really, I wasn't expecting it to be someone I know. Damn it. Fast. She blinks and tries to hide a smile as the crowd frowns.
You know this girl?
Yeah, sorta.
So is there a problem here or not?
No problem. I thought, sorry. Yes, it is. She was looking at my fucking gear stuff. That's not allowed. Isn't it? Valerie seems surprised, but doesn't disagree.
Alright, I'll let you two off with a warning this time. You!
He points at me. What?
Get yourself together and stop screaming and disturbing everyone's evening over nothing.
Jeez, that's a little harsh. I nod anyway.
And you!
He points to Valerie, who hangs her head.
Next time, wear here's something that doesn't resemble a cat burglar.
He leaves, shaking his head and muttering under his breath.
Hey, thanks for covering for me back there. I'm a little surprised you did, honestly.
Majel says, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. What are you doing to Eagle?
Nothing, I promise.
You were obviously doing something with Eternal. That's not nothing. She holds up her hands in defense.
I wanted to get a better reading on your core. I'm not altering anything, though. Just studying.
See if you can take advantage of that for yourself. Why?
To figure out how your core was able to sustain such a high energy output for so long without completely burning out.
Now I realize she's not using her weird accent.
Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer than a few seconds. Yet it lasted almost 10 minutes! Maybe there's a direct coolant injection to the primary source? I also didn't consider the acceleration of airflow given the hidden frame openings. Perhaps a quick calculation using...
Whoa. The more she talks, the faster my Engelman's way is replaced for respect. She has more words than meets the eye. No kidding. Even though she claims she means the Eagle no harm, how can I know she's telling the truth? I only met her a few days ago. So she still seems like she's generally curious about how my core works.
Here, I'll prove I wasn't changing anything.
We return to Eagle where she props up the terminal. Watch Valerie traces a few screens with all configuration data unmodified. Okay.
Huh?
Again, you were curious, but can you just break into other people's... You can't just break into other people's robot and mess with their parts. She looks away.
I'm sorry.
You could have just asked, really. We're silent, then she looks sideways at me.
So, I guess you wouldn't want to know that your primary weapon can actually benefit from an airflow exhaust here and here.
Wait, what? What? She points us inside my open ear.
You see right there?
Yeah? Yes, I think.
It'll still require validation testing, though. You should probably get your engineer to check it out.
My engineer?
Yeah, you know. The person who makes sure all your gears are working properly and helps you with any upgrades or improvements.
Don't sponsors do that? Bailey shakes her head.
They help a lot when it comes to major repairs or new items, but an engineer on your team takes care of any general maintenance and the like.
Oh. Maybe I should get an engineer. I don't know if I feel about getting an engineer. It sounds like we could really benefit from one.
You definitely would.
She scoots closer and smiles.
And luckily for you, you already have one person perfect for the job.
Okay, I take everything back. She was just trying to see what was with Eagle. Really? She scoots even closer and bats her eyelashes at me. Who's that? Valerie sighed. she's pouting. Oh my god.
Just think about it.
3, 2, 1. To avoid the requirements, I shut down the open terminal. So we should get going then.
Yeah,
And everyone's moves. Don't touch my gear again without my permission.
I promise I won't.
I wait for her to leave, but she doesn't budge. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
You aren't leaving.
Neither are you.
Okay, on the count of 3, we leave together. She nods. 1, 2, 3. We both stay. You didn't move.
Neither did you.
Oh god.
What the hell are you kids still doing here?
Ugh, it's my gear. Leave me alone. She just the fuck guard, and we simultaneously stammer nonsense. He shakes his head.
Your business here is done, and then you have to leave.
My phone! Don't forget your phone, man. Valerie glances at me, and I glance at her, still waiting for her to move. She doesn't. Suddenly, a strong hand grips my arm. Oh god. Hey! The guard holds Valerie too. He physically leads us towards the exit.
You should get home. It's late.
We pass through the doors, and the guard shuts them behind us. I forgot my phone. Valerie and I once again stand in silence.
Well, I'll see you around.
This weekend, right? We do have to do a project.
Yep. It's a day
Oh, don't use that. Don't use that accent with me. She winks at me and then turns around and leaves. I call after her. It's not a date. My throat does fall some deaf ears. Oh well, it's sure she's just joking anyway. Maybe. Head to the parking lot. Once I reach my bike, I drive home. Nikki isn't home, but by the time I return, where can she be? I reach for my phone and grasp empty air. Oh crap! Not again. Hell. Hell. Wait. Oh yeah. I turn off my alarm and roll out of bed. It's time to get ready for class. As I head downstairs, I feel uneasy. Will be our first match, and I really hope Yuna was able to work her magic into us a sponsor. Nikki's rummaging in the living room. I smile when I see her. Even when I'm stressed or worried, Nikki always seems to know how to put my mind at ease. Hey Nikki, I was just hoping I was hoping to see.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today.
She doesn't pause to look at me when she speaks, but continues gathering what she needs for the day. Not quite the welcome I was expecting. You okay?
Yes, just in a hurry.
Oh, do you need a ride to school? She freezes and whirls on me.
Now you offer me a ride? A little too late for that.
She doesn't seem okay. We'll curl up her butt and... Oh, is it that time of the gun? Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay?
Yes, why wouldn't I be?
You're really on edge. Did something happen? She just stares at me. Did I do something? Why does she look at me like it's my fault? When I don't answer, Nikki sighs.
I need to get to school. I'll see you later.
She's out the door before I can say goodbye. That was weird. Shrugging, I head into the kitchen to whip up a quick breakfast. Hopefully she's in a better mood next time I see her. After eating, I hop on my bike and drive to school. Yuna is already in class when I arrive. She waves as I walk in. I sit beside her. Hey, Yuna.
Hey!
She wears a wide grin and fidgets with excitement. You seem like in a good mood.
I am.
She pauses.
Aren't you?
Guess so.
I thought you'd be a little more excited than that.
Oh, she doesn't know I forgot my phone. Really? How come? She seems confused.
Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you, and I thought I'd help bring you some relief.
What?
What?
What are you talking about?
You know, I found you a sponsor.
Wait, what? Oh, that's amazing. How did you manage that?
I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway.
That was handy. Who's this?
Started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today.
Who's my sponsor? I don't know how to thank you. She blushes.
You don't have to. I promised I'd find you one, and I always keep my promises.
I don't know what to do without your lifesaver. Yuna's blush deepens, and she seems pleased with my words. She'll come meet the team before the match. We can share the good news together.
Sure, as long as I won't intrude on anything.
And you won't. She nods. So I know we won't get our scores back this class, but how do you think we did on the project?
I'm sure we did really well.
Yeah, me too. We worked great together over the weekend. I'm glad I had someone who was as interested in the project as I was.
I feel the same way. Our discussions helped us build really strong arguments, and I'm sure we'll get a really high mark.
Those are some pretty confident words. Yuna blushes.
I guess I'm just feeling lucky to have such a great partner.
I can't help but grin at her words. As the conversation wants to a close, the professor comes in and starts the class. The professor wraps up the lesson and students begin to file out of the classroom. As I'm about to leave, this professor stops me.
Do you have a minute? Miss Misaki, if you could kindly join us as well.
Yuna and I glance at each other. I whisper to her, You know what this is about? She shakes her head. We obediently followed the professor back to her desk, ignoring the curious looks of our departing classmates.
I had a chance to look over your paper,
She pauses, then breaks into a huge smile.
and I loved it.
Oh my god, that Ruth, you and I were matching grins.
In fact, I think it's worthy for publication in the Center Robotics Journal, and I wanted to ask for your permission to submit it.
Yuna's mouth hangs silently and open in amazement. Even though she predicted our project would be great, I didn't think she had considered it would be this great. If you think it's good enough for submission, I would be happy to have it submitted. Yuna nods.
I'd also be happy to have it submitted.
Great. Stop by my office hours when you two have a chance, and we can go over the edits. Once that's all done, I'll handle the submission paperwork, so you two don't have to worry about any of the logistical details. Congratulations, and I hope you will keep up your hard work.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you. As we are dismissed, we gather up our belongings.
Can you believe it? I knew we'd do well, but I didn't dream we'd do that well.
Yuna's excitement is infectious as a bright smile lights up her face. Yeah, it seems a little hard to believe.
This just proves we make a great team.
Maybe we'll have more opportunities to work together.
I hope so.
We have class together. I can tell today is gonna be a great day. I want to text my team, but I reach my pocket and find empty air. Yeah, damn. My phone's still in my gear. Which is undergoing repairs. How much longer do you think until the repairs are done?
Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it usually takes, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Is something wrong?
No. I don't want to tell my phone is in there. That might bring up some awkward questions about what it was doing in there. I recall the team reaction from yesterday, and I'm confident in my decision to avoid the topic. I'm just eager to check out my gear. She noticed understandingly a small smile on her lips.
When should I come meet the team?
How about once the repairs are done? We can meet in front of the hangar and I'll let you in.
Great, I'll see you then.
Yuna slings her bag over her shoulder and heads off. I really should text my team about repairs now rather than later. It should be fine to go to collect my phone. May went right to the hangar, but Ego's in its usual dock. We must have moved it so they can complete repairs without a chance of accidentally harming the surrounding gears. Circle around the hangar until I come upon an enclosed area in the far corner, well away from the parked gears. As I approach, I hear the whir of machinery muffled through the heavy doors, which are open ajar. I peek inside and see Eagle and Emerald surrounded by a group of mechanics. I push the doors open before I can enter when the mechanic jogs over to me.
Sorry, only personnel may enter here.
It's my gears in here.
Then it's undergoing repairs right now.
Can I say my phone's in the cockpit? You can get it for me. I know, but I need to get something from my gear.
You can get it when repairs are complete.
It's something really important. Actually, I need it now.
Why? What is it?
My phone. It's my phone. I left it in the cockpit.
What
My phone.
is your phone doing in your gear?
I was charging it. Mechanic crosses his arms.
Your gear is not a charging station.
But I'm the one that has my modified gear like that, so shut up. I know. He sighs.
All right. Which gear is yours?
Blue one that looks badass. I point to Eagle.
Wait here.
Alright. He closes the door. After a few minutes, he returns with the phone in his hand. Thanks.
Is there anything else?
No, thanks again. He nods, then shuts the door. As I walk towards the exit, I unlock my phone and greeted by 13 messages. All from Nikki. Now that I think about it, I remember if I saw her last night. Opening up, I read up in succession. Hello, my favorite big bro. Oh my god. Oh no. Did you get my last 6 click over? Class is almost over, and I really like to hang out with Megumi. Can you give me a ride over? Can you give me a ride? Is that a no? If you don't want to get it, you should say so. Fine, I'll take the bus. Are you mad at me? What did I do? Oh, it's so sorry. Please don't be mad anymore. Dude, are you ignoring me? Just tell me. Okay, I'll literally make all your meals so you don't even get this one little favor for me. Stop being such a jerk. I'm on the bus now. Thanks to someone. Guess what teams I have sponsored and the gear's already gone repairs. Oh. Oh, that was from Yuna this morning before class. Well, this explains a lot. I wonder what was making with somebody this morning. I'm sure once I tell her some misunderstanding, she'll be fine, and she'll probably laugh at me. Shoot my team a text. Gears undergoing repairs. Meet me in hangar in 2 hours. No, that's taken care of. I still have a lot of time to kill. I wonder what I should do. Look at me up with Mayu. Why not? It's such a nice day. I decided to go out to do some studying outside. Oh god, not again. Make myself comfortable on a bench in the courtyard when I see Mayu walk past. She's carrying my violin case with her. Hey Mayu. Stand and wave. She turns the sound of her name and it comes over when she sees me.
Hi. I didn't see you there.
No worries. Where are you headed?
I'm going to the music room.
She shovels the case from one hand to the other. That's cool. You play violin? Mayu nods. Yeah, I took some lessons as a kid and I played all the way through high school.
That's great! I started when I was a kid too. My father always believed that music is an integral part of a person's education.
Okay. Hey, sounds like a smart man.
He is.
I'd love to hear you play sometime. Mayu's eyes grow wide and her hands tremble.
I don't know. I think I'd be too embarrassed.
How come?
It's so embarrassing to play in front of an audience. I practice alone.
So you never perform an recital or anything? She shakes her head.
No, I've always had private lessons, so I've never had to play in front of a crowd before.
I'll teach you a trick. Just imagine everyone... No, that does not help. He turns around and says the response. That does not help. I was gonna say just think that they're not there, but that's not what I thought. It's not. Okay, I'll make a deal. I'll do something embarrassing and you'll play for me.
No, you don't have to do that.
But if I do, you'll play for me, right? She bets to leave where he clouds her eyes. I'm afraid. Watch the. I won't leap. Jump onto. No. Oh. Oh. But I end up toppling over the back of the bench and falling face first into the grass. Ow. All surrounding students pause to stare and the laughter seems to stretch further before it gradually dies down. When everyone's loose in entrance, I entangle my limbs and push myself to standing. My cheeks are burning as I check myself for bruises. That did awfully go as planned.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. My face and neck are bright red as I straighten up. She hides her face in her hands.
I can't believe you did that.
Hey, oh hey, why are you embarrassed? I'm the one who did that. I'm okay.
I don't know.
She lowers her hands and glances at me. I grin at her. See, I'm alive. Mayu hesitates and she laughs. I never noticed how cute her laugh is. She notices me staring, then hides her laughter with her hand.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's your turn now. Mayu shakes her head.
I can't. It's too embarrassing. But I promise I'll play for you another time. But only when it's just you.
I nod. I'll hold you to it. She smiles.
I'd better get to practice now.
Sure, I'm going to go somewhere. I know he's just watch me do that, so I'm out. Mayu giggles again and waves goodbye. Maybe I just did that. But she's got to find a secluded area on campus to finish studying. I stop to grab a coffee at campus cafe and sip slowly at the hot liquid. The repair should be done by now. Time to go meet everyone. Finish the drink and make my way to the hangar. Oh, as I promised, Yuna's waiting for me in front of the hangar doors. After a quick greeting, I open the entrance. A different guard from last night sits in front of the doors. He barely glances at us as I lead Yuna into the hangar and towards my gear. Looks pretty fancy, man. Once I come into view, our freeze. Magnificent beauty that is a restored eagle nearly brings a tear to my eye. I circle it, but I can't detect even a scratch on its armor. I didn't know it any better. I go to guess this gear had just gone through a battle.
Wow, they really did a good job, didn't they? It doesn't even look like the same robot.
They better not modify that core. Realizing what she just said, she quickly backtracks.
Not that your gear didn't look good before.
I cut her off with a laugh. It's okay, I get it, I agree. And she nods, looking a little relieved. Kari is first to arrive. She darts straight to her gear and does a complete inspection. Sho and Mayu trickle in after her, then split up and do their own inspection of the robots. You and I wait patiently for them to gather around us.
The repairs. You got us a sponsor?
I didn't. Yuna did. At the mention of her name, Yuna waves to everyone. Yuna, this is Kari, Sho, and Mayu. Sho. Each person nods with their name when their name is called. Hey everyone, this is Yuna, my contact from the SBA. She's the one who somehow snagged us a sponsor in the nick of time.
Who is it?
I have no idea. Luckily, Yuna helps me out before I make too much of a fool of myself. Yeah, I've already done that enough today.
It's Dashu.
Dashu, what? Sho and Mayu glance at each other in surprise. Kari takes a longer look at Yuna.
You're the Misaki girl, right?
Yuna fidgets slightly, clearly uncomfortable under Kari's gaze.
Yes.
Then Dashu must be.
Yes.
Mayu's voice is soft but kind.
Thank you so much for what you've done. We really appreciate it.
Dashu, I don't even know what Dashu is.
Yeah, we understand how difficult this must have been for you.
Even Sho is unusually solemn.
It's really no problem at all. I was just doing my job.
I didn't know you guys knew Yuna.
We don't.
Yuna laughs nervously.
Anyway, it was really nice meeting you all, but I need to get going.
She doesn't look at anyone in the eye and seems impatient to leave. You should stay.
Thanks, but I've got some errands to run, and I'm sure you'll want to test out your gears before the match. I'll be there to cheer you guys on, though.
Hasty goodbye, she rushes out of view. That was a little strange. I hope I didn't offend her.
That's one thing taken care of.
Kari looks straight at me.
I hope you know how to activate that override mode thing. We'll plan our strategy around you using it.
I do not, so don't do that. I still don't know how to. No, perfect. I saw that. I tweaked around the settings, but it was an anomaly.
So you don't know how to initiate it?
Nope. Exactly.
Maybe we can just do what you did last time.
Do not take away my weapons. I just got them. Sho Mayu shakes her head.
Last time it activated when his energy level got low. I don't think it's a good idea to risk that, especially against a non-AI team.
Kari sighs.
Mayu's right.
Yeah, they're probably going to target me first, make sure I'm out.
What about your weapons?
Yeah, about that. Voice interrupts me.
Hi, are you the owner of this gear?
Yes. He points to Eagle. Whoa, how long has this guy been standing there? Yeah?
Your weapons cleared custom. Please sign here.
Yes. He holds out a tablet with the next indicating where I should sign. I glance at my team. They're all as dumbfounded as I am. Okay? After signing on the tablet, I give the device back to him. Talk about convenient coincidence.
What? We've been emailing you for the last 4 days asking you to claim your weaponry. I'm only here because obviously you don't know what to do and I want to close this work ticket.
I haven't gotten a single email. My false silence. She'll let us a snicker and Kari face palms. Sorry, my bad. After ensuring the signature on his tablet processes, he nods and leaves. Well, I have weapons now.
Finally. Go configure your gear and join us in the simulation when you're ready. We'll get started with a warm-up.
I nod. I'll see you guys in a bit. I head to Eagle and make my way to the cockpit. Alright. Initializing.
Gear initialization sequence completed.
Yes.
Loading gear layout screen.
I navigate through my gear options and configure it to my preference. After a little bit of time, everything seems to where it should be. Eagle save configurations and set as default.
Completed. You have a pending virtual simulation request.
Please start it up.
In progress.
Wait as Eagle connects me to my team's virtual simulation match.
There's Mr. Broseph.
Yep. I direct Eagle to grab its weapons and test them out.
It looks like your equipment registered just fine.
Looks pretty good. Oh yes, look at that sword.
Good. Let's see what you can do solo, so we can baseline your abilities.
I give my best. Sounds good to me.
Let's match you up with a level 48 AI program.
Level 48?
That seems a bit high for just a match to gauge his abilities.
I'm confident.
Why? All of us can beat that on our own.
Yeah, but not on our first try. We lost numerous times before learning its pattern.
Level 48 brings it to 50. Level 48 is nothing. Change it to 50.
Are you serious?
Yeah, let's get on with it already.
I don't know if it's such a good idea.
Whatever. I'm loading it since he thinks he can handle it.
I can do this. Teammates' gear vanish as they enter spectator mode. A few seconds later, an enemy gear prompts on my radar. Alright, Eagle, let's show them what we got.
Combat mode activated.
Begin equipping my rifle and blasting the AI with energy rounds. The round mostly connect, bouncing off the edges of the shield. Something must be wrong with the aim. I'm not that bad of a shot. Well, I can't use those. Switch my sword and grin. I'm just as lethal with my blade anyway. Raising my sword, I take a striking stance. My blade isn't powering up. Barely time to register what happened. I see a sword charging at me. Block. Block the attack just in time, but I eat up a lot of damage. The higher level AIs are no joke. Oh, AI charges me again. I'm forced to block. For the rest of the match, I'm stuck in defensive position as all my weapons do very little damage. It appears the engineers have not properly calibrated my weapons. What the crap was that? My aim was true, but Eagle wasn't responding properly.
Yeah, man. Level 50 is a bit too intense.
Something was wrong with my weapon systems. Eagle's equipment as well isn't responding properly.
That's your excuse?
Look at my stats! No, I'm serious.
His attacks and aim didn't seem natural. I think it is something else.
Run a scan on Eagle.
On it now. Team waits patiently as I run some diagnostic tools. I think I got it. Looks like the equipment wasn't calibrated after customs did their in-depth examination. That's why the aim and attacks were off.
Is it something you can fix?
Not exactly ours. Ours some hardware kicks that need to be done, but I think that may require an engineer.
I suppose that makes sense. Gears also need the occasional tire rotation and oil change to make sure they function well.
That's great. But in case you didn't notice, we don't have an engineer.
I think I might know someone. I'll meet you guys in the hangar. Lights flash green on my teammates at comm screens and they disconnect from the simulator. I have to jump it out in the cockpit, I reunite with my team and dial Valerie's number.
Hello.
Hey. Practically hear her smile in her voice.
I knew you'd call.
How?
Just a hunch.
That was something you saw in my gear last night. She laughs.
Call it an engineer's intuition. So, I'm guessing something's not working right, and you're in need of an engineer.
Yes. Yeah, actually.
Luckily, I can help.
Thanks, Valerie. Come meet us by Eagle.
Okay, I'll be there in a few minutes.
She hangs up. Oh god, here we go. Show. We don't have to wait long before Valerie arrives. I wave her over and she stands right beside me. Thanks for coming.
Of course. I wouldn't leave you hanging when you need me.
Show's gonna be jealous as hell. She smiles broadly. Show coughs. Right, so this is the team. I point to each of them in turn. This is Mayo, Sho, and Kaori. Move, Mayo, Sho, wave while Kaori nods. Hey everyone, this is...
I'm Valerie. I watched your match during qualifiers and was impressed by all of you. It's great to finally meet you.
Believe me, it was great to meet you too.
I knew it, I knew it. Mayu glances at Sho while Valerie smirks.
So, you're an engineer?
That's right.
Kaori points to Eagle.
Are you able to calibrate his weaponry?
Yeah, my equipment just passed through customs. The calibrations are off.
Leave it to me.
She squanders over to Eagle's terminal and turns it on. Kaori follows closely behind her and watches her work. Occasionally she asks a question which Valerie will answer happily. Sho and Mayu and I hang back to give her space to work.
I don't know where you found such a hot engineer, but thank you for bringing her here.
I don't even know what to think, man. I met her in class. She's into me. I've seen her. I met her in class. She's found me, actually, and we have our foreign exchange class together.
Aw, man, that's not an open course. You're lucky.
Yeah, good thing it's not open course, because you would fail it. Mayu pouts and then sighs. You're right, Mayu.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is she actually jealous? I think she's jealous. But she just joins the girls right after answering. She and I exchange a glance. What's up with her?
I don't know.
Was this what we said?
Must be that time of the month again.
Second time I've heard that. So to leave me both back further away from the girls.
I think we dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, you may probably. Oh, man. Rally not only calibrated my weapons, she also tweaked the rest of the team's gears to improve everyone's performance. Okay, can I go against level 50 now again?
Well, that about does it.
I didn't know that changing one small setting will increase my power by 10%.
Yep. Trust me, you'll notice the difference in your match today.
Can we practice now? Kari seems impressed.
Your gears are all ready to go, so I'm gonna head out. I've still got some things to get done if I want to catch your match. Let me know how all of your equipment feel when you test them out again. If I need to do some more tweaking, I will.
Sure, thanks again for doing this.
It was my pleasure. Good luck with the match. I'll be cheering for you.
I was gonna get yes.
I can't wait to test out those changes she made. She said she increased my speed. Those guys will eat my dust out there.
I watched her improve the coolant in my weaponry. She does seem very knowledgeable about gears.
Okay, now that everyone's gears have been improved and weapons recalibrated, let's try out those changes in the simulator.
But that'll be in the next episode. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Put my usual links in the description later. I'll catch you later, and thanks for watching. Stay awesome.